welcome back to the Christian Entertainment Review Show here on GNTV. If you're watching us on Facebook, it's still the CER Show, and you're welcome back. Happy birthday to my executive producer, Gloria Ofori. Happy birthday to you, and we pray for more wisdom for the journey ahead. And happy birthday to Yao Subri, he's a member of the production team. Happy birthday to both of you. You're happy. You're happy, you are behind the scenes and you're working wonders for it. So happy birthday to you. Tomorrow, there's a big program coming on for the Gospel Dome. Obapa Christy, remember she came on the show some weeks back, I think in December. And she told us that she was going to launch an album, Vgma. Tomorrow, the album launching will finally take place. So I couldn't get Obapa. So I got the manager on the line so we could talk more. I could ask him more questions and we could discuss more about the show. So Kwame Owusu Dankwa is the manager for Obapa Christy and he's on the line. Kwame, good evening.
Good evening, my senior. Too bad you couldn't get Obapa. It's because preparations are ongoing and then we just had a sound check and so she's a bit busy.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm doing the sorting for her.
Okay, but congratulations, your nominations on the Vgmas.
Oh, thank you very much, my big brother.
Okay, Boss, let's talk about the Vgma album launch tomorrow. Boss,
before that, let me first of all declare my stand.
Declare your stand.
For the first time in 2 years, I'm not going to campaign for conventional this year.
You're going to campaign for Papa?
Oh, of course now.
You understand your bias?
So I'm not biased.
Kwesi Kumsi will be on the show. I'll tell him that for you.
Please. This time, for the first time in 2 years, I'm going to be biased.
You're going to be biased. I'll talk Kwesi for you. I'll talk Kwesi Kumsi for you. You'll be on the show shortly.
Yes,
Yeah.
But quickly, before we go to the album launch,
okay.
Let me first of all express my displeasure for the female vocalist category where Obapa was supposed to be nominated.
Is it only Obapa? You see, other females did well.
Yes, but you let me talk for myself.
Oh, you are talking for your artist, okay.
Yes.
So you should put on record that you are announcing your displeasure that Obapa Christy is not.
Yes, because let me tell you that, and let's be real, Obapa is the only person who in a song can use different voices in one song. Do you understand? Go
ahead.
I mean, let's face it.
You go ahead. Oh, it's your opinion. I can't take it from you. Go ahead.
Yeah, so please, first of all, I'm not happy that she was not nominated in that category.
In that category especially.
Yes, because that was where my take was.
Okay. Danlate too will be on the show. You know he's a researcher for the scheme. So I asked Danlate why he forgot Obapa.
Yes, so please ask him for me.
I'll ask Danlate for you.
That's my short friend. That's my short friend.
Which of the short ones? Which of the short ones, Danlate?
Yes, no, I mean my short friend Danlate.
Okay. You mean you. Now they don't say short, because you know what I'm talking about too.
Yeah.
So let's go to Vgma quickly. So can you tell us more about the album launch?
Well, by God's grace, 5 months after each release, finally, Vgma is going to be launched tomorrow at the International Central Gospel Church, Holy Ghost Temple, Adenta Fafaha.
Okay, ICGC.
Yes, of course.
You mean Prophet Yawanos Church?
Exactly.
Okay.
The Prophet Yawanos Church. And you should be at the place to see how the place was. Charlie, it's so magnificent church. The air conditioning, the seating, set up, everything. Oh my God.
So the place seats how many people?
It's a 2,500 capacity.
2,500 capacity. And is it ticketed?
Come again.
Is it ticketed?
Of course, yes. I mean, Obama has said that it's a covenant she has with God that every year, she takes tickets, like she takes 10 cities as a gift that she donates to orphanages.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So yes, this year is no exception.
No, this year is no exception. Okay.
Right after we donating the gift an orphanage.
To an orphanage. Perfect. So it's tomorrow. Tomorrow at ICGC Frafraha Holy Ghost Temple. And are we having some artists helping, helping our sister?
Of course, I mean,
okay. Yes. Joe Metal. Okay.
Yeah, of course, True is performing.
Yeah.
My dad is from
Kumasi. Yeah.
We have choice.
There's blessing.
We have Empress
Yes.
Oh,
okay. That is a pack bill. That you mean you're serving our sides?
Yeah, so tomorrow I just visit the place. And the good thing about this is that we are feeding every.
Hold it. You see, you pay 10 CD and we give you food. Where do you hear that? So that means I come to buy food or what?
You know how you get time.
So someone is sponsoring food.
You see, it's
for the orphanage.
Yes, for the orphanage. But management, Francoba is saying that having spend time with us, create that occasion. I mean, we give it necessary to give you something
to take away. Okay, that's nice.
Yes,
that's nice.
Yes, so,
that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah.
So, viewers, that's Kwame Osudam, manager for Bapa Christy, and it's all about the Vgma album launch, which is happening tomorrow at ICGC Holy Ghost Temple, Frafraha. Joining your Bapa will be Joe Metal, PACA Esther, Empress One, Gift Your Say, Brother Sammy, SP Sapon. Who did I leave? Abro Filia, everyone will be joining your Bapa tomorrow. Sisi Chum.
These are names on the bill. The names of the bill. We have a surprises.
Yeah. And other surprises. I should say other surprises. Perfect.
Yes,
Perfect.
And you thought you were going to ask about the crew members.
I'm going to ask about
the crew. About production.
Oh, are you the host or I'm the host? Kwame, are you the host of the show? Okay. So, Kwame, who are those helping Franco Pad? Or let's know more about Franco Pad management. Who are those managing this event? Now people look at managers of event to come for events. So, who are those managing this event?
Okay, so for the very first time in a very long while, I'm going to take my seat as a manager of this. While I watch him not produce the show, I watch
Kumse
and direct the whole show, and then so I'm just to enjoy myself while
enjoy yourself.
Elegant young men do the trick. You know what I'm saying?
And if you've been to Joe Metal production before, you understand what's going to happen tomorrow. Excellence. Excellence.
So please tell your friends that anything that happens, disclaimer.
You've issued a disclaimer.
Yes.
So tomorrow. So tomorrow we're producing the show with Christy Kumse. So viewers, that's for information. So final words, Kwame, so we can leave you.
Yes. So first of all, let me thank your viewers and let me thank Ghana in general. The response has been amazing. For the very first time in a very long while, I have charged my phone 3 times this like today.
Yeah.
And I'm how to do it
calls.
People calling, ask for tickets, how they can get tickets, how they can, and all that, and asking, inquiring about the whole program. Tomorrow, I know God is going to be sent in a very special way. God is going to bless His people. Even though it's an album launch, we're going to have a live TV recording.
Nice.
When you're coming, please make sure you look good, like you're looking good, like in the studio. So that everything is going to it's going to be sweet. I just don't want to talk about.
So do you have more? Do you have tickets? You have some more tickets to sell?
Oh, of course, yes. Tickets will be sold at the gate too. So you have to come and because it's a one-way ticket where we don't have VIP and all that.
Okay.
First come, first serve.
First come, first serve. So if you come first, you sit in front. If you come late, you sit at the back.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
So can you give a number if someone wants to buy a ticket before tomorrow? You know, he's afraid that he'll not get a ticket before tomorrow. Can you give a number, Kwame?
Okay, so what I'm doing today is that I'm doing special tickets reservation for anybody who calls this number.
Okay.
I'll write your name on the ticket for you so that tomorrow when you come,
you have your ticket sent to you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So it is 024
Mm-hmm.
833
Mm-hmm.
5349.
Okay, so 024-833-5349. 024-833-53349. Thank you.
5349.
5349. 024-833-5349.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Kwame. We'll meet tomorrow.
Please, I'm waiting for another order.
Oh, I've sent it to you. Oh, you don't have to say this on TV. I've sent it to you.
I want the edited one. You know,
Okay, Kwame, bye-bye. So that's my brother Kwame Owusu, manager for Bapa Christy. It's all about what Jimmy album like tomorrow at ICGC Holy Ghost Temple. When I come back, the main discussion is going to start. Vgma's nominees list is finally out. You heard Kwame saying that he's showing the displeasure why his artist or Bapa Christy was not nominated for female vocal performer. We're going to discuss all of this and many more on the show when we come back.
Everybody say, say, how can I express my gratitude for all the many things you've done for me? Words are not enough, enough to say thank you. Say, Lord, you are my everything. You're my everything. How can I express my gratitude? How can I express my gratitude for all the many things, you've Father, you done for me, yeah. Words are not enough to say thank you. So Lord, you are, you're my everything. Say, I call you Zion. You're my provider. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. Lord, you are.
welcome back to the Christian Entertainment Review Show. And seated with me is a researcher, music researcher,
Yes, boss.
artist manager, music lover, and a new addition to his job is he monitors radio station to see if this song is being played or not. And he's a very intelligent guy when it comes to which music is here, which music is supposed to be here, which genre. Is very, very knowledgeable when it comes to artist management in this show gospel industry. He has vast knowledge in the whole industry, but he has specific knowledge on the gospel industry too. And I put him here so we could talk about the nomination list. It's my brother and the CEO of Remedy Entertainment, Dalati. You're welcome.
Thank you, boss.
Perfect. So we'll have other people joining Dalati later on. But Dan, I want to start with you. 20 years of the VGMAs. You've done research for them for a while.
Yeah.
How do you see the journey?
Actually, I would say so far so good. Because if it is not going well by now, they wouldn't get to where they are. They will stop along the line. You getting me? So if they be able to organize such a scheme for 20 years, what I can say to them is congratulations. But then, as it's a human institution, as it is being organized by human beings, definitely we are fallible. So there will be one or two mistakes. Yeah. So moving forward, I pray they learn from their mistakes. Before they used to get it wrong when it comes to song releases. I mean the date.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Now right.
that problem has been solved. Some of us, when songs are being released, we keep the date. So having someone like me, I don't think that problem will come again. But then one issue that most people have is about categorization, which I think moving forward they will also rectify that problem and then have it solved. So far so good. But it looks as if the attention or the focus of the music award is turned towards the secular.
I was coming to ask you that. Do you think that awards has not been fair to the gospel industry?
I wouldn't say it has not been fair. Maybe it depends. Even when you look at the board members, how many are? I'm not saying they're not Christians, but how many have? How many are followers of the gospel music? You understand? I remember. I think somewhere last 2 years they had Dana. Hopesin on it.
She's still on,
she's still on it. But I also have problem with people on the board, some of them. Because Dinah, yes, she's well respected when it comes to gospel music. Because once a music president, also she's still a musician. Yeah, she's still a musician. You understand? She's done some songs, but she's not a lover of music. She's not a follower of music. If you ask her how many songs were released, gospel songs were released or albums last year, I don't think she can, but might not give you the number of songs that probably someone like Dan will give you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they have researchers like you to give the information.
Oh yeah, I know. But so having a researcher, you should also have a strong team. So let's see
that can help them.
Yes. Let's see if the team is not strong and a researcher goofs. Automatically, you what you bring out wouldn't be
take everything you bring.
Exactly. So I feel they should also look at that, because gospel music has really done very well over the year. And then if we hold the secular people in high esteem, I also feel we should do same for the gospel. Because on top of your head, you can mention Daddy Lumba. And when you say Lumba, everybody go like, oh wow. But why is it same when you mention Daughters of Glorious Jesus? Daddy Lumba came 1989. Which 30 years now. Daughters same year.
Yeah.
So why does it look like? It looks like even we see Lumba as a legend. But you don't want to
see the same as Daughters.
Exactly. So let's treat them equal. I'm not saying they're not being biased though. Maybe but they're also looking at popularity.
But if you say
let's followers,
let's treat them equal, what do you mean?
When I say we should treat them,
put them in all categories.
When I say we should treat them equal, you know, just for instance, this year's list that came out yesterday.
Yeah.
When you look at the male vocalist, the only gospel you see there is Luigi McLean.
Yeah.
And the rest are all high life.
Yes. Yeah. The rest are all high life. Can promise Kidi Akwabwa.
Thank you. Last year it was Joe Metal.
We have a lot of gospel
and with the female, you have only Diana Hamilton.
Yes.
Last year there wasn't any
Kwame
gospel
stated
artist.
his displeasure earlier on that he's disappointed Obapa is not there.
Yeah. Because when you're mentioning female vocalist, you wouldn't leave a name like Obapa.
Yeah.
Even Joyce Blessings, Onyankopon.
Yeah.
I love that song. Not because I love that song, but I also feel the vocal ability on that song was superb.
Yeah,
you getting me?
So that's the female vocalist of the year. That's where we jump to. We'll come back to.
Yeah.
So that's the female vocalist of the year.
So
the only gospel person there is Dinah Entry Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Congratulations, Dinah. I know you're watching the show. Congratulations to you. And Kwame Usudankwa said, they should. Obama should have been there.
And the rest are all high life artists.
Yeah, the rest are all high life artists. Yes. So that is the fairness you're not talking
exactly.
about. It's not balanced.
And when we look at vocal ability and all that, trust me, with gospel has a lot. You getting me? And this category is not based on popularity. So if it is not based on popularity, and let's say an artist like Ife Grace releases a song and it's not even popular.
Okay, let me read the category definition.
Okay.
It says the best female act is adjudged by the Academy and board as the female artist solo with the best vocal delivery performance on any music presentation which was released during the year under review.
Good.
We didn't talk about
popularity. Yes.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter whether the song was popular or not.
So which are some names you believe should have been in that category?
So before you consider that, you have to look at the year under review.
Yeah.
So the year under review, we all know Joyce released.
Onyankopon.
Yes, which she had very great vocals on that song. Yeah. And then with Aswef did well. Aswef was big, but you can't compare the vocal ability.
Yes, true.
Yes. And then Obapa too is there, which the year under review she released a song and even an album.
Yeah, even
an album. Yeah. The album will be
launched
tomorrow.
Also released last year.
Yes. And then Dinah Hamilton is there.
Dinah Hamilton is there.
You wouldn't even.
You spoke of perfect.
If yes, she released. And then even Rosie J.
She released last year.
She released a song, Baby Lottery. She released a song.
A song through.
So when you're looking at this, it's not. Most of the songs were not popular. When you take the Joyce, Obapa, and then Dinah Hamilton, there were Effie Grace, Rose.
They were not popular.
But then they can still be there because it is not a popularity. That category is not about hit song.
Maybe they forgot that it's not popularity was the part. But
no, I don't think they forgot, because if they forgot, they wouldn't put someone like Sinaso over there, and they wouldn't put someone like Ishon. Though Ishon did well as an artist, but she didn't get a hit song. The song that got her that nomination isn't popular. Fameko isn't popular. It's a masterpiece, a beautiful song, but it isn't popular.
No, but
Sinaso, Ujoli isn't too.
Yeah,
it is now.
It's not picking up.
You understand? So I wouldn't say they forgot about the it being popularity or not. They did not.
So that is the latte on the female gospel artist. He says that the board has not been
Lady Pempe also released.
The Pempe release, yes.
It was last year.
It was last year.
Yeah.
And he said that the scheme has not been fair to the gospel industry, and we've taken one example. That's female gospel artist of the year. So do you want us to go? Let's go to the male gospel male vocal performer, because you spoke about that male vocalist. So we have Kim Promise, Kidi Akwabwa, and the only gospel act there is Luigi McLean with Amazing God. So let me read the category definition here again. It says the best male vocal artist is adjudged by the Academy and board as the male artist solo with the best vocal delivery performance on any musical presentation which was released during the year under review.
Yes. And so with these two.
So who again do you think should have been there? Now we have Kim Promise, Kidi Akwabwa, and the only gospel man standing is Luigi McLean.
Yeah, I think Joe Metal
should have been there.
Yes.
Which song?
My Everything.
And who again?
And then I think Koda too.
Koda,
Hosanna. Yeah. Yeah, so having Koda and then Geometry wouldn't be bad.
And you see the
in addition,
you know,
when it comes to our this nomination, sometimes it's I see it to be very funny because last year, in fact, when I saw Geometri's name and I didn't see Luigi McLean's name, I was worried.
Because of Bononi.
Yes. Personally, I feel Luigi McLean did better than Joe
on
his own song.
Yes,
and not even to me, to everybody who listens to the song. You understand? So why did you put Joe Meto's name ahead of Luigi? But this year you have Luigi. You don't have.
Luigi has a song now. Amazing.
No, but you don't have Joe Meto.
Maybe in their judgment, my everything vocal,
you understand? We are not trying to say that they should balance the number of gospel artists that they're going to nominate. They should just look out for the best. You gonna, because moving forward, if you do a thorough research, you have a lot of gospel artists, both male and female, with great vocals that you can put them there. Irrespective of them, because when you look at the list too, there's no reggae or dancehall artists over there. You understand? And I also, in a way, I also think the scheme also look out for people who are good, not necessarily a genre, not necessarily a genre, as in it being reggae, it being gospel, or it being what hip life or high life. You getting me? Yes. So I wouldn't say it is bad. I wouldn't say they should put all gospel artists.
So we should weigh both. That's what you're saying.
If you are good, we are good.
Okay.
If you are not, they shouldn't just add you because you were a gospel artist.
Okay. So the last thing is say that be vocal performer. They should have been the Joe Beto there. They should have been the Koda there.
Yeah.
You know, to. Okay, so the WhatsApp line is 050-143-2820. 050-143-2820. 050-143-2820. Just send your WhatsApp and I'm going to read them here on the CR show. I have in the studio another friend of mine. And, you heard Kwame talk about him some minutes back. He said that he's going to produce Obape show tomorrow. So if the show doesn't go, we should maybe
who's going to produce it?
Is that when you could say they are going to produce the show? So if the show doesn't go, they should blame it. So Kwesi Gupsi, you're welcome.
Good to see you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Artist of the year, 3 years running. 3 years running.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's humbling. It's a blessing as well. It just gives you a lot more reason to work hard to push harder.
I'm going to come there. The latter things you should be there. I'm going to come there.
No problem. The latter has his opinion.
He's
my brother too.
So, Kwesi, what do you think about 20 years of the VGMAs or the Ghana Music Awards?
Well, I think first of all, I'd like to commend the organizers. Holding an event for just 100 people is not a joke. That's for one day. And I know why they are laughing. Even that is not a joke. So holding an event like that,
Organize a birthday party,
organize a naming ceremony. It's not an easy thing. So doing an event like this, which has transitioned over the years and metamorphosed into this great award scheme that awards a lot of talent and awards music in Ghana. I think first of all, I'd like to congratulate the organizers, Charterhouse, and all their partners. I think they should keep doing it and nominating my artist.
So, Kwesi, people keep saying, and this year, Danlati has to be said, I've heard other people saying that the award scheme is not fair to the gospel industry. In your view, what do you think about this thing?
My response is absolutely simple. It's an award scheme. It's a scheme. It's a scheme. It's a scheme.
Yes, it's a scheme.
The word scheme in itself, tells the meaning tells everything.
So you think that we should leave it as that?
I mean, I think that because I work especially in the gospel fraternity. Of course, I strongly believe that there are more people whose works deserve some recognition, even though they are recognizing us as well. I mean, there's more room for recognition due us. So again, it's a private person's commercial business.
So you have to take it as that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to come to some categories I discussed with Danlati earlier on. We looking at the categories, other categories that have some gospel names, and Danlati thinks that male vocalist of the year and female vocalist of the year should have more gospel names. So he said female vocalist of the year, they should have added the Obapa and Joyce Blessing.
Yeah.
Right. Obapa on the Wesiame song and Joyce Blessing on the Nyankopon. What do you think about that?
Of course, I'll always be skewed towards having more gospel people in there, but I think Diana Hamilton is in that category, and I wanted to win.
You wanted to win because she's there. And the male vocalist, your artist is there.
Yes, Luigi McLean.
Yeah. Someone he says Joe should have been there too.
Well, that category in itself is not for public voting, so it's the academy and the board. So I'm sure they have their reasons why he was not there. Of course, if he was there, I'll be very excited. But of all the artists, then of all the songs, I'm sure the academy and the board are listening. I mean, with vocal performance on each of those songs, it's hands down.
Yes. No, but wait, though, I want to always discuss this thing. I wanted Nia Iti on the show today for us to discuss how many gospel people, not on the board, how many gospel people are part of the academy voting? It's a question we should ask Nia Iti about. I'll try to get in next week, so we ask him that question because you see when you look at the composition of the academy, it looks like radio people, radio presenters, and artist managers. Some artist managers are part, and I think they make about 30 DJs, and they make about 30% of the total 100%. But how many gospel people are there? You're part of the academy?
No.
You're not part of the academy?
I'm not.
Okay, so we'll discuss this when we get the IT on the show probably next week. But let's go to other categories that have let me show my displeasure.
Go ahead.
Africa Artist of the Year. I think Tim Godfrey should have been there because the Nara song was everywhere when it was released. You agree with me?
I mean, once it's gospel, I agree with you. Sorry,
I think Tim Godfrey was there. You are the researcher. You do research for them.
Yeah. Why? But hold on, was Tim Godfrey's song released? It was last year?
It was last year.
Okay.
The other one, the first one was not last year, but the one he did the remix with Travis was last year.
Last year.
Okay.
You are the researcher.
Yeah,
you give them the
I do the
rapport,
research,
kind of.
Wow. But you see, when the list comes out like this, you can't blame me. You know why? So I'll give you the total number of songs that were released under the year in review.
Okay, so that's what you do.
Yes, that's what I do. But like I said earlier, years back, they do get problem when it comes to the release date. Yes, but
so did you add Naira to the song?
No, I didn't add it.
Why? You didn't do research. You didn't even think about it. And have you realized that almost I think for the past 2 or 3 years, it was just once that Nathaniel Bassey was nominated for that category. It has always been Olamide.
This is a new category.
It's not a collaboration.
Okay, talking about the artist.
Yes.
Oh, okay. You see, with the African artist, I think you have a point there, because was it last year or last 2 years? I saw
Nathaniel Bassey.
Yeah,
I think the year Joe won. Nathaniel Bassey was.
Because even somewhere was it last year or last year like this, Eben or even this lady, what's the name?
Sinach.
Thank you. Sinach should have been there.
Even with the
but I mean Nara was a big song.
No,
I know. I mean like for the past 2-3 years, Sinach has been consistent.
Yes, but I'm sure. I mean, she's been consistent. But again, I'm sure it's the song, the year and the review.
Good.
And I mean, if you have last year without Nara,
so it's true. The thing is not favoring gospel people. Lucy doesn't want to talk about it.
No. I mean, no. I don't want to have a very skewed view because I mean, it's important to be.
You know, I also think the organizers are not looking at genre of music. They are looking at
category definition.
Okay.
So the African Artist of the Year is the artist, non-Ghanaian, are judged solely by the board as the act whose music crossed borders and made the most impact on the continent at large during the year under review.
Good. And like I was saying, I think the organizers also didn't look at the genre of music. They are doing award. You understand? Whether reggae, whether high life, whether hip life, whether
They didn't look
they,
at it.
they don't look at it. You understand?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because there's no way they would intentionally say, okay, let's not put gospel here, let's not put this here, let's not put that there. You understand? Looking at it in the bigger picture.
So you're not giving me a solution to this.
No, what I'm
Well,
trying
there's no solution to it.
what I'm trying to
Let's
say
leave it out there. Deal with it.
What I'm trying to
Then
say
let's
is-
look at what comes up next year.
Okay, so let's go to I think for the first time a group of I stand to be corrected. Okay, Preachers was nominated in Group of the Year I think 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So this is the second time a gospel group has been nominated in Group of the Year. Bethel Revival Choir.
Ododio.
Bethel Revival Choir. You had the review.
Yeah.
You think they deserve
Yeah,
it?
they deserve it. They deserve it. And also, when I saw them in the 3 Music Awards, I wasn't surprised.
Okay.
I
And they
wasn't
were on the MTN.
Yes, I wasn't surprised at
Ghana
all.
Stance in Worship.
And I love it because it makes me feel it is not based on 1 or 2 people always having their name in that category. Because R2B is like almost every year they
for
are
the
there.
past 3 or 4 years.
You understand? And VVIP last year didn't release any song. So
That's like Dope Nation.
Dope Nation had a hit song last year and all that. So I think having them, I wouldn't be surprised if they win.
They'll win.
I wouldn't be
But
surprised.
So why is it that they have the song gospel song here? They are in Group of the Year, but when you go to Record of the Year, they are not there. But their record is a solid record, traditional contemporary. Have you listened to the?
No, but you see, I believe every category has a cutoff point.
Record of the Year, they're just 5 years.
Good.
There's some categories that has 6, 7.
And so you don't know if probably they want to nominate artist of the year. They want only 6, but that category they want only 5.
No, this year.
You get me?
This is strategy. That's a category. This guy looks like 10.
And that's what I'm saying.
Song of the year.
So,
has-
yeah. That's like What do you think? Am I just saying?
And
Well,
the record with the record too. When you read the category definition, I said it's a original song.
Yeah, but that song
But
was
that's
already-
original.
It's original,
That's
but
why
they
Fufu
have some.
Medley Medley was there.
Okay,
So
okay,
they use the Agbaja.
Agbaja.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I
it's
mean,
like record, the
So
record
if
of
they
the
use
year
the
is judged-
Agbaja, then
judged by the Academy and Board as the most outstanding original song that was released during the year under review. It may not have enjoyed huge commercial success, but has quality, artistic, and production values.
yeah. So with Agbaja there.
I mean,
Yes,
I'd first of like to pick up from the Bethel Revival getting a nomination.
Yeah.
I think it's very commendable, and it's a great example for all the gospel groups that are around. I mean, I think that if you look at the kind of production that the entire album has, it's best. It's the best that is around this year. I mean, while we commend that, I personally think that they should have made inroads with regards to the record of the year, as well as producer of the year, Henry Dachimo, because the production on the entire album,
Solid.
if you ask me, the entire year,
Even album of the year, they should have been there.
yeah. I mean, but that's notwithstanding, I think that it's good that we have this kind of dynamic in the group of the year, and for the groups that are nominated in the, I think Bethel Revival they deserve it hands down. They deserve it. And let's vote when they open.
I can see your bias.
When they open, no, I mean, it's okay if I'm biased, and I am. But the truth of the matter is that
there's no gospel person.
no,
there, so
it's not even about a gospel person not being there. Truth of the matter is that I just want to use this opportunity to encourage all the gospel groups out there to do quality work, to
me
invest.
mention their names.
No, hold on, you can do that. I can't.
I'll do it.
Yeah. to invest in their craft, to promote their craft, because what we do as musicians, we have the brand and the name that goes out, which is the names you are mentioning, and then there's a product that is the music. So if you have the product sitting there and you don't promote the brand, it is just like having good news and sitting with it at home. So I think that Bethel stands out as a very good example for all the groups, and I hope they
And I
come
think
out
they were
us.
nominated in 3 music awards and now Vgma. So let me mention the groups. You mention them. Me, I'll mention them. I should have mentioned.
We can go on without it.
Empress. Empress, they do solid songs, great production, but it ends at.
Yes,
It ends in the church.
Okay.
I'll say it and say it again. Better Whoever just released 1 year. The song is everywhere. Empress, Impact Project. But we'll be on me on program actually. Stewards of Grace. I'll mention them.
Go ahead, is you.
Joyful Way. Give me some of the names.
Me.
So please, this to encourage all the groups. You know, we are not saying that focus on awards, but we are saying let the good music.
I think that this point also needs to be clear.
Yeah.
I don't want us to create. Of course, you said it that the focus shouldn't be on awards. But for me, what is important is that the kind of leverage and the kind of exposure these awards, especially VGM, the kind of exposure it gives you as a group, you'll be so surprised that between now and May, the amount of airtime these songs, Better Revival songs will enjoy will probably be more than since when they release the song.
That's true.
There are eyeballs on the event, whether you like it or not. And what we do is about people. So when there's an opportunity for you to showcase what you do with people, don't over spiritualize. Hello gospel groups, hello gospel artists. Don't over spiritualize that.
Look at your camera and say.
Which one is it? This one.
Hello
gospel groups, hello gospel. Hello gospel groups. Gospel
Short men can worry.
Don't over spiritualize awards, especially the VGMAs. It's a great platform. There are eyeballs on it. What you do is about people. Reach the people.
So it's about the people. Reach the people.
Reach the people. Reach
Okay.
the people.
So that's it of group of the year. So let's go to I want another category that's gospel before we go to. Okay, let's go. Instrumentalists of the year.
Yeah.
We have 2 gospel people.
Yeah.
And they're from your camp.
Yeah. We studios.
We have Emmanuel Bludo and then Noko Reku.
Yeah.
From your camp.
Yeah.
You're doing so well.
Emmanuel Bludo has played more than 40 songs, covering all of Joe's albums.
And aside Joe, he played.
Aside Joe,
Hosanna,
Emmanuel
he played
Bludo
on
has
Hosanna.
he played on Hosanna. He played on. I'm surprised I didn't see Mabel Lottery in any of the nominations. Oh, they are back. Yes, we'll tell you. They are back. I thought it was a new song for the year. He actually played drums for that. And I mean, Obinyaneme, even from the past, it was Emmanuel Bludo that played it.
Yeah, that played Obinyaneme.
Joe, My Everything, Nana Abuachi, Be Lifted. He played on Nathaniel Bassey's album this year. He's played with Donnie McClurkin. He's played with Ron Kinoli. He's played with. I think he deserves it. And I mean, Oreku is an amazing guitarist. Oreku played most of the live songs on Kwame Eugene's album as well.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah.
So I mean, I am in a big fix when it comes to
the two. Because both are coming from your camp.
Yes.
I mean,
I think I think I've said it before. I think this has said it that this year's nomination is one of the best.
I agree with you. I totally agree with you.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
I totally agree.
Trust me. Look at the names you have there. You can't take anybody out. You can just add 1 or 2 to it.
Yeah.
You can't take anybody out. And these people, if it is not proper research, you wouldn't get these names there.
So you should give me some accolades.
My brother. GT.
So that's Dalate. Dalate is a music researcher. CEO of Remedy Entertainment. So now let's go down to now you're exhausted. Let's go to album of the year. We have 1 gospel person there. I believe by Dinah Hamilton. I think Akpe should have also been there. Better Revivers.
I think with the album of the year, how many? Okay,
we have Rockstar,
Matters of the
Kwame
Heart.
Eugene, Matters of the Heart, Aquabwa, Untamed, Samini, Shay on You, Wendy Shay, Rain, Shatawali, Saniba.
Yeah, I think they all deserve to be there because look when you read the.
I think another gospel person. I think that Akpe. Have you listened to the whole Akpe album?
No, I have not. I have not. But when you look at the list there, at least all the albums we have there has more than 2-3 hit songs. You understand? That's on top of my head. I can mention a lot.
Yeah.
You getting me? So like I said, we have other artists releasing albums, but Guru released an album, but the album didn't do well, so it is not here.
I'm talking about my gospel people.
But it's the album general.
Okay.
So
which other gospel person do you think that released then?
Oh, apart from
Dinah.
I think Dinah is the only.
Yeah. I think Better Revival should have been there. Christy.
And I also think Obapa didn't make it because it has not been launched.
It has not been launched.
Yeah.
Okay. And she can make it again. Christy, your view. Album of the year.
It's a very simple one. I think Akwaboah deserves it. That's my view.
Yeah, Papa has a worship song on that album.
Yeah, it's a gospel album. It's a highlight album. It's a hip life album.
Yeah,
There's rap.
That's a worship song.
There are more than 3 hit songs. Shemibo. I mean, it's. I think Akwaboah deserves it.
But
Untamed. I've listened to some songs on Untamed, especially there's one called Rainbow.
Yeah.
Untamed is an amazing album, no doubt about that.
Yeah,
but I
the
think
production.
solid. Samini is an amazing musician.
No,
but I think Akwaboah deserves it.
But you don't think you're
Better Revival.
Yeah.
They are not there, so I think Akwaboah deserves it.
They are not there.
They're not there. So the WhatsApp line again is 050-143-2820. 050-143-2820. Now let's go to our catchment area. But before we go there, let me finish here. Best African collaboration. We don't see any gospel person there, but we saw Celestine Donko and Steve Carl.
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, I don't know why people don't see that song as a big song. Personally, I think when I did my top 10 somewhere last year, that song made I feel that song did well last year.
It did. It's still doing well.
It's still doing well, but I don't know why. Well, who knows?
But you think you should have been there?
Yeah, it should have been here.
Okay, let's be the category definition.
Because having
Best African collaboration of the year is the song adjudged by the Academy and Board as the song released through the collaboration of 2 or more African artists, at least one Ghanaian and the other from any country on the African continent. The song must have been released within the year under review. So the song falls in place. He didn't talk about popularity. He just said at least one Ghanaian and other. Okay, the song must have been released within the year under review. He didn't talk about popularity. Yes,
so I think that song should have been there. And also, we have how many songs? There's 7 songs.
Yeah. You think that the cat?
Yeah. Yeah. But all the same, that song should have been there. Even if you want 5. That song is even bigger than Shatawale's Wonder.
Shatawale's Wonder with
Olamide.
Okay.
Yeah, that song didn't do well.
It's a big song. Celestine Donko song.
Yeah, a big song.
So you're also disappointed it's not there?
Yes, I am. But of course, again, I also want to say there are many things that go into these things, and I'm sure that will know better. We can't even tell for sure whether it was submitted or not. So once all these facts are not
but I don't think even if they deserve and they don't submit, I don't know if I should say this on air.
Don't.
But
go ahead. It's supposed to be there and it's not there. Let me help you.
It's supposed to be there, it's not there.
He doesn't have your interest like I do. Dan, don't talk. He doesn't have your interest like I do.
Thank you.
Can we go?
If you don't submit, I'm coming. Even if you don't submit and you qualify, all that they need to do is to call you, then ask if you are interested. That is all. That is what they do. Even if that is conditional. If she didn't submit, I'm sure the team will call and ask if she's interested in the scheme. Why not?
Okay.
You understand?
Okay. So what's up line again? 050-143-2820. Now we are going to a catchment area. Gospel song of the year.
But before we go to gospel song, let me chip in this. Have you seen the unsung?
You have seen the unsung. No gospel.
Is there in gospel artist?
No, there's no gospel artist.
Yeah, so
I was disappointed there too.
That is why I made the point that it looks as if the interest of gospel is not much in the award.
Dan, sorry for cutting you. I know that we should be speaking the same language, but again, I want to emphasize this point. I deliberately went through some, when they post this and they tell you to tag. People do not tag gospel. Yeah. There's this amazing singer from Kumasi. He's the only one. I've forgotten what his name is. He sings very well. He's the only one who got some few tags on these things. So they put it out there. A guy. They put it out there for us to patronize, for us to engage.
Yeah,
you don't have gospel people engage. You don't have gospel people tagging people because it's through these tags that they get exposure. I mean, according to them, so that's how they select the person. So if you don't participate and you want, it's just like saying that you don't submit and then you expect that just because your song did well or because you're a gospel musician you should be. I think that a lot of effort needs to come from us as well. We need to.
Kunsin is doing a great job for Chatter.
I'm surprised, but I will leave it there. I'll just send George Crew my invoice.
Okay, so let's go to our category. Gospel Song of the Year. Hosanna by Koda. Moniyo, Dinah Hamilton. Bole Bobo. Isaac Kwabna Eni, sorry. My Everything, Joe Metal. Asiamah, Obapa Christy. I Swear, Joyce Blessing. Agbaja, Medley. Bethel Revival. First of all, what do you think? Do you think someone shouldn't be there? Do you think we should add someone?
Oh, the only song I wanted to see. Celestine is not there, right?
Yeah.
Celestine's not
So
there.
Celestine and Mibeloche.
Celestine, bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
Mibeloche,
yeah.
You think the two of them should
Yes,
have been
should have
there?
been there. Oh, those two songs did very well.
So why do you think Mibeloche was not there? You're the researcher. You research for them. You give
But
them
I'm
the
not
list.
part of the board.
No,
I
but
mean, that's in the
why do you think-
selection committee. No, what I do is to bring
The names of the
yeah.
songs.
Eh?
So why do you think it didn't make the cuts? I want to
Like,
I know you've been having
I will say it. Oh, stop that. I was saying they give me cut off point.
cut off point.
How many songs do we have there?
2, 4, 6, 7.
Ah.
High Life Song of the
See.
Year has 2, 4, 6, 8. So we could have done still done 8.
Good, but even 7 is, I will say it's more this year.
No, but High Life Song has 8. So we could have
No,
done
no,
8.
don't compare to other.
We don't talk about. They don't talk about cut off point.
Well, maybe to me and you, Bigger by Celestine and then Steve Crown and then Odiaba by Mibeloche featuring Brother Sami. Maybe we're big, like according to
According to
but
you're the music
judgment.
researcher. You are saying
Yeah.
they were big.
Yeah, they were big. That is why I submitted those names to them for them to do their selection.
So why do you think they didn't make it?
I think it wasn't big enough to them.
It wasn't big enough. Christy,
Celestine Nonko's song is titled Bigger.
bigger.
It's a big song.
But it wasn't the biggest.
What the biggest?
It wasn't the biggest.
No, I mean, I agree with him. I think that Celestine Nonko's song was a big
Yeah,
song.
that song.
And especially Mibeloche's song. I
I
thought
think I called you on Mabel song. I think
Yeah,
the
yeah,
song
you
is-
did,
is
yeah.
very
I thought
well.
I'll see it in there. So I went to Kumasi and
Yeah, the song is doing so well in Kumasi.
everywhere.
So you think that too should have been in?
Yeah, especially
Okay.
Mibeloche's song.
Especially maybe Oche song. Okay, so granted, we are the cut-off list. Who do you think we should take out and add them?
Oh, I won't take anybody out and add anybody. I think that everybody there as well.
In fact, today let me see congratulations to the board, those who did the selection
No, so
this year. They've
Okay.
done a great job.
But you just said maybe Oche was not in.
No, yeah, but though she's not in,
they've
but
done a
looking
good
at the
job.
list,
The list is-
see, there's some years who when you look at the list, you go like, but this person and that person and this, and you are worried. But this year, you either have
Like
to.
the first time maybe Oche was nominated.
Oh no.
I heard the song after the nomination.
It doesn't mean the song was it heard by other people.
And I know people have admitted, people have admitted.
I think that everybody there
Deserve
it. And I mean, I'll say it bluntly. Bethel Revival is there. My bias is there. Joe Metal is there, of course. My bias is so big there. But my gospel song of the year would be Kode's song. But
Yeah,
I think
Kode
it won't
say.
win. Boboli Bobo will win.
Hey, this is a story. Yeah, big one.
Bobo, you think Bobo?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's an argument that he doesn't have good management system. So
We are talking about the song. Read the description.
No,
but you still
but
need
you
some
see,
public votes to
Kumsi,
back it.
winning an award, it's not only about how big the song is.
Okay.
You understand? If it's about how big the song is, then I think that category should have only Bobo.
No,
Let me define
do you
it.
think
Let me define
do you
that.
think?
Let me define
And I
that
mean, this
category.
this is me who works with Joe Metal saying this. So my point is, do you think that
someone will vote for my everything.
No. I mean, I know people will vote for my everything.
Yeah.
I strongly believe we have a very loyal fan base. However, I mean, people that the song has blessed. But let's not rule out the fact and think that Bobo doesn't have a fan base sitting there who will vote, because the vote is voting. It is board and academy, right?
Yeah.
Those are the three
And
three
the public.
components.
Public.
That's voting.
Gospel song is the song judged by the Academy, board, and the general public.
Yeah.
As the most popular gospel song released in the year under review, the song must have generated the most excitement during the year.
Yeah,
Volleyball.
the most excitement was
Volleyball.
volleyball. Board and academy, I'm sure they have their decisions to make. But what I don't want us to rule out is the fact that people may not vote. I'm sure he also has his fan base and people who love the song.
Who love the song. That's true.
Yeah. So
that's true.
Oh, well, the song was big.
So you also go for Bubble?
No.
Who you go for?
I'll go for Monio.
Go for Monio.
Yes.
You think Monio was bigger than?
If he wasn't big, he wouldn't have made it to the
But probably didn't generate most excitement like Bubble. But I think Bubble. I will not go for Bubble. I think the controversy stole
You don't go for it.
I don't go for it.
No, but
I'll probably go for
Hosanna. Again. When I released my top 10, Bubble was number 1.
Yes,
Do you remember?
You already said it to me. I said no.
So you see, but I don't know the man anywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know him anywhere. But I was like, no, listening to and having my research is not based only in Accra. So if you think maybe I listen to only Accra stations and I come up with my list, then you're wrong. You have to go beyond Accra. Eastern, Western, North, here and there, and then you put all together. I came up with the volleyball.
But
to be the biggest. No. I mean, that was the biggest song in the year and the review. Yes. That's last year. Yes, but having other songs there means they also did well. So to me personally, I feel Monio.
But I think Obapa Christy's song is
Obapa Christy's song is also a big song. On the list there, you see the reason why, and it's a very difficult thing for me sitting here doing what I know. It's because you see, Bobo crossed your usual. Bobo crossed your usual. Your usual traditional listeners who are singing the church, or it went from. You know, here in Ghana, and I mean, it transcends like people who are in high up and people who are down low. The song appealed to everybody. I mean, you can draw the political lines with it, you can draw the controversy with it, you can draw everything. But it was a big song.
Okay, then. So I'm now opening the phone line 050-143-2820. Gospel song of the year. Who do you think will win? Hosanna by Koda, Monio, Dinah Hamilton. Bobo, Isaac Edin, my everything, your metal, Asiamah, Obapa Christy, I swear, Joyce Blessing, Agbajame.
Can I be controversial for
you? Will be controversial.
And this is for a brief moment. So what if we are using the title of the songs to define who will win it? That's where I end.
You want to give me back? You want to give me back to your artist?
I'm asking you. So if we were using that, what will yours be?
You are giving the award back to your artist.
No, I'm asking you. So
if you're using that, then that means Joyce will swerve the award.
Joyce will swerve the award. Then Asiamah will carry it. Then Asiamah, okay, you put it.
You're everything. Then what about Monio? Congratulations.
Okay.
But to say
But you see, that song should have been songwriter of the year, because the lyrics in that song is serious. I mean, take away the excitement, and listen to the lyrics. Perfectly. Have you listened to the lyrics?
I have. I mean, of course, even though I'm not rooting for it. I'm rooting for Joe Metals, my everything to win. But even though I think Bobo will win, there's a high possibility of what happened to Patapa happening to the song.
but you see, Bobo is the song of the year. Most popular song of the year.
And it deserves to be there. And it deserves to win, if you ask me.
So Edith is giving us a tip.
I'm saying it can win. I've said it already. It can win the category.
Yeah.
Because normally when you see that, you know what is going on already.
Joe Metals' My Everything was a very big song. In the year
as an artist, of course, as an artist manager, you think that.
And I look at the demographics. At least if I'm using just YouTube, I look at the demographics of people who engaged My Everything the most. People from outside of Ghana were more than people from inside of Ghana. So I'm just being very objective.
But Monio too has that.
Monio, I am in a very big fix. Monio is a fabulous song. Has more than 3 million views on YouTube. Has solid lyrical content. The vocals on it are great. But I mean, there's only one person that will win. But I would have.
Are you ready? Whole day. Only the gospel song of the year 2 years. No, the gospel song last year, but only was gospel song. Are you ready to hand over that?
They've changed the plug, so
it seems Kumsin has chosen about 4
songs. I said Bobo would win the category. However, Coders, if Boboli Bobo was not part of the category and he had Koda and Joe My Everything. No, I'm assuming Boboli Bobo was not part, and I had to choose between Joe Metal's My Everything and Coders Hosanna. I think Hosanna would have been a better song to win for the year under review.
Okay,
that's
so
what I'm saying.
So 05014328220 05014328220. You can call us now and give us your gospel song of the year. Now let's move to gospel artist of the year. Asiamah.
It's Joe Metal.
Gospel artist of the year. You have Joyce Blessing, Dinah Hamilton, Akaho-Tay, Obapa Christy, Joe Metal, and Kuda. Nalati.
Okay. I think it's a perfect list. Yes. A perfect list because you're looking at all it is artists, right? Yeah. I mean, someone will argue, what about Akaho-Tay? But since it is not sung by artists, it's not questionable. It's okay. I think it should be there. Because
let me read the category definition so that we can have a fruitful discussion on that. Gospel artist. The gospel artist of the year is the artists are judged by the Academy Board and general public as the artist with the highest audience appeal and popularity in the gospel genre. The artist must have released a hit single album during the year under review.
A hit single or an album. So here.
I can say as a hit single, but it's not original. It's a medley.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it was not nominated for Gospel Song of the Year.
No, but maybe it wasn't too big to them. So, but I think
you said the medley, the spontaneous medley.
And but my favorite is the I need no read. I need no spoon.
Does it speak to your life personally?
No.
I have a WhatsApp message here to you.
I've never even tried that.
I have a WhatsApp message here to you, Christy. He says, wait. Did the manager of Zomato choose Boboli Bobo?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I
have a caller. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, boss. Go ahead. Your name?
Yeah, Samuel calling from Emma.
Yes, Samuel. Go ahead.
Yeah, with the gospel as a song of the year, I'm a fan of Joe Metal. I've been following Joe Metal since SHS and so tertiary. I've been following him, but I think with the gospel song of the year, I'll go for Boboli Bobo.
Why?
Because
I think we lost my brother. 05014328220. Somebody says, wait, I should wait. So I've waited. Did the manager of Joe Metal choose Boboli Bobo over my everything?
And I mean, I'll repeat exactly what I said. I said that Boboli Bobo deserves to win the award more than Judas.
Yes.
And I mean, this is me being objective.
Okay, so I'm coming on that note. Nino, gospel artist of the year.
Yes.
Who would you root for?
I am the host here. You're not the host. So
would you ask me the same question?
So I'm coming to you. Coming to you. Gospel artist of the year. Who do you think should have been there and it's not there? And he or she is not there. We have Joyce Blessing and Hamilton. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? Good evening. Your name and where you're calling from, please.
I'm Larry. I'm calling from Dansoman.
Okay, please go ahead. Your gospel song of the year.
My gospel song of the year is Monio.
Okay, yeah. And the gospel artist of the year. Did you see the names there?
Yes.
So who do you think is the gospel artist of the year for you?
I think Dinah Hamilton.
Okay, thank you very much. So if they open the text line, you have to vote for them too. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Christy.
So for gospel artist of the year, the description said, if you could kindly read, has a hit single, audience appeal.
Yeah, audience appeal.
Yes, I mean with regards to
highest audience appeal and popularity in the gospel genre.
Highest audience appeal and popularity in the gospel genre.
A hit single album during the year under review.
Highest audience appeal in the gospel genre, I think Joe Metal cuts it. Hit single during the year of review, Joe Metal cuts it.
Like among the names there.
Amongst the names there, I think Koda is there great, but I would say it in all objectivity, the kind of appeal that Joe and Diaz and the kind of people that follow it.
Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yes, I'm calling from Texas.
Alright, your name?
Akosia.
Akosia, go ahead, please. Your gospel song and your gospel artist.
I'm gospel song.
Say again. I can you reduce the volume of your TV? I can't hear you well.
Please, okay.
Okay, now.
I think Joe Metro should read
My everything.
Please share.
Alright, thank you very much, Akusia. So vote for Joe Metro. 1767 is a test line, so vote for Joe Metro. Okay,
Yeah,
so you think that Joe will win it?
The events we have played
In and
outside of Ghana during the year of review, and I mean, again, even song like Bunoni has actually picked up this year even more than it did last
on YouTube,
year.
I think,
and the number of people who close to 6 million views
on
globally on YouTube, and the number of people in the Nigerian market, in the African markets, were in Abidjan very recently, and it was amazing. So the audience appeal is not just an appeal here. So for the gospel artist,
that one there you go with
Joe Metro. And no, I said gospel song. I said, but what deserves the
award? Deserves the award. But gospel artist, Joe deserves.
Yeah, no, Joe must win.
So who do you think we should add there? Who do you think we should take out? Some say Akese Bimpo does not deserve.
No, he does. Akese has worked a lot this year. You see, and I say this reservedly, but I think that the board and the academy have a very difficult job to do. I'm not part of it, and I'm not part of the conversations. But this is just me thinking for them, striking a good balance between good product and its commercial viability. And sometimes you can really tell that Nana Abuachi's Belifted, very big song, but probably maybe yes. And these are the kinds of challenges. I mean, and the song is a big song. I mean, all over the world. So. I am thinking that Nana Abuachi would have made a good debut in there, because I always look at how these platforms will give a lot of exposure
to them,
more exposure to them.
Gospel artist of the year.
Gospel artist, I'm now a fan.
Oh,
you're fan of who? Joe Metro.
I understand what you're saying, but please tell the viewers.
I think for the past. I wouldn't say for the past 3 years, because I don't know when they started. I think the brand Joe Metro has been well positioned. That is the more reason why. For the past 3 years, he has been part of Vgma Artist of the Year, and people don't really get it. Because when you read the category definition for Artist of the Year, per the definition, Joe Metro shouldn't be there.
But he's there.
He is there because that's again. Because he has positioned himself as an artist. Someone like Sarkodie, last year he didn't do anything, but because he has positioned himself as an artist, automatically you have to bring him there. Because when you look at a gospel artist,
let me pick my last call. Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? Hello, good evening. Your name and where you're calling from? Okay, I think I lost that caller. Good. So let's give our final comments.
As I was saying, Joe has positioned himself very well. So whether you like it or not,
he'll be there.
No, but I totally disagree with you. Why do you think that by the definition, Joe doesn't deserve to be in the
per the definition, read the artist of the year,
Let's do that quickly. We have the artist of the year is the artist are judged by the Academy Board and general public as the artist who released a hit single or album during the year under review, has a high audience appeal and popularity. Must be one of the artists with the highest nomination in the year under review.
Okay, so you mentioned three things.
Yeah, and he's in two.
He fits in two. So where's your argument?
But Dinah also fits in two.
Yes, I'm not speaking for Dinah. I'm speaking for Joe. I love Dinah.
No, but you're not here because of Joe.
Sorry,
you're not here because of Joe.
I'll be here because of
So that's
Dinah fits in all the three. You know the
because that was album.
He released an album.
So 4 and Joe has 3 nominations.
Yes,
Joe has 3 nominations.
Again, there are other two definitions that you're talking about.
But then let me finish with the
go ahead.
Gospel artist. So me, I'll go for Joe Metro.
You go for Joe Metro.
I'll go for Joe Metro.
Thank you very much. Okay, your final words.
My final words: Gospel Artist of the Year, Joe Metro. Group of the Year, Bethel Revival.
Gospel Song of the Year.
I won't say that. Male vocalist of the year, Luigi McLean. I think that these are 3 awards that would solidly emphasize the point we are making with gospel music on the VGMS. And again, I congratulate all the nominees and then the organizers as well.
Thank you.
Okay,
final words.
Male vocalist. I also go for Luigi McLean. I don't know. I like that guy.
You're doing well for us.
No, I met him last year. And I was like, hey, I like you.
Yeah.
The boy is good. What I see,
and I think what makes Luigi stands out. He has soul. There's something about he gets to you.
Yeah,
he gets to you. That's his gift. He gets to you.
Yeah.
So
with the male vocalist.
Yeah.
No, I'll go for Okay.
And you gospel artist
like on a regular day, I'll go for Aquaba, but this time around having Luigi McLean there, I'll go for and then gospel song, Money Yo, and then gospel artist Joe Metal.
Okay, so that's the Latte music researcher, CEO of
Remedy.
Basically, is manager for Joe Metal, and he's also a gospel music consultant. Because now I know you consult for other brands. The gospel music consultant.
He's a big man.
I'll accept it.
You accept it. He's a gospel music consultant. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on. So next week we're going to continue this discussion. I'm going to ask a very important question next week. Okay. We want to know the number of gospel people in the academy. Now we know on the board. We know it's only Dinah. So we want to know the number of gospel people in the academy.
What do you mean by gospel people?
We'll talk about that next week. I don't have time. My name is Nina. We do this every Saturdays, 5:15 to 7 p.m. What you repeat tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. So this guys. Thank you very much, Christy. Thank you very much, Dalate. So we'll meet next week. If you say a prayer, say 1 for us.
we need.